What's up, guys? I'm gonna explain the math homework. So the first question is the sum of 3x minus 4, x plus 3, and that's how I write and just because it's shorter, and 2x minus 5, x plus 3. So it's saying the sum of these two. The sum is just addition, so you would just do this. They have the same denominator, so it'll work. Just need to do x plus 3 equals. So 3x plus 2x equals 5x, and then negative 4 plus negative 5 is negative 9. That should be your answer. Okay. Alright, so the next question is 6 divided by 5x minus 2 over 3x. So you can't straight away do it because they're like different denominators. So what I would do is list your common multiples. So for example 5, there's 3, and there's 5. Well, no, wait, my bad. I'm bugging. 3, then there's 6, and then 5, there's 10, and then 15, then there's 9, 12, 15. Right? So you see that their least common multiple is 15, right? So what you gotta do here is what number, for example, right? How much do you have to multiply 5 to get 15? That's 3, right? So you would do that on the numerator as well. And then for the next one, you would just do what number multiplies 3 a certain amount of times to equal 15. And that's 5, because 3 times 5 is 15. Then you do that on the top. That would mean there's 18 divided by 15x minus 10 divided by 15x. Your answer should be 8 over 15x. Alright, the next question is the quotient of 8x to the 5th power minus 2x to the 4th power plus 4x cubed minus 6x squared divided by 2x squared. You're just dividing. Just remember, you see this, the number in front of the x, you always divide that, but the exponents, because of the exponent law or rule, whatever the fuck it is, you just subtract the exponents. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, 4x to the third, and then minus 2 divided by 2, that's minus 1, x squared. You can leave it like that, or you could just do this, because it's understood. Y'all should know that. Also 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2x to the x to the third, x cubed minus x squared is just x, and then minus 6 divided by 2 is minus 3, x squared over x squared, that's x to the 0 power, which will always equals 1. So if you really think about it, you're just doing this. So that means answer is negative 3. And this should be your answer. Okay, so the next question is x squared minus 25 divided by x squared minus x minus 20. Here, just remember to always factor and then cancel out. So that would be x plus 5 times x minus 5. I get that easily because, think about it, right? The square root of x is just x, so x on each one. Then the square root of negative 25 is plus or minus 5, because 5 squared is 25 and negative 5 squared is 25. So you do plus 5 then minus 5. The easier way to think of this is okay, x squared, x, and then there's a negative, so that means plus or minus. And then you just do the square root of this, that's x plus 5, and then x minus 5. Now for the bottom one, you use AC method. Two numbers that multiply to negative 20 and add to negative 1 is x plus, well, hold on, let me just fix that. Is x minus 5 and then x plus 4. I mean, negative 5 times 4 is negative 20, and then negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. Now you cancel out. You should end up with x plus 5 over x plus 4. Yep. Alright, the next question is 25x. Minus 125 divided by x squared minus 25. Okay, first factor it. Here it's just x plus 5, x times x minus 5, right? Then this one, you automatically can factor 25, right? Because, I mean, look at it. There's a 25 right here. There should be a common multiple, or I mean, a common factor of it. So it would just be x minus 5. I mean, like, think about it, right? If you have a quarter, how many quarters do you need to get to $1.25? $1.25 is the same ratio of 25 to 125. Just like put the decimals lower. You don't gotta worry about the analogy. It sucks, but like just factor it. But like you gotta use the biggest factor. So here, right, and then you cancel out. You should be left with 25 divided by x plus 5. All right, the next question is multiplication. This I don't think he taught us, but we should have learned it in Swirl's class if she didn't fucking just go on Instagram the whole damn day. So times x squared. Well, x squared plus 2x. Here, the same thing you do is just you factor it out. You can leave it as x squared if you like, but like it depends on the question. So AC method here, it would be it's x minus 7 and x plus 4. Wait, no, I'm wrong on that one too. Hold on. I'm not thinking right now. It should be x minus 7 and x plus 2. I was thinking about a different question. Okay. And then you have x times x plus 2. Here you can cancel out these. This won't cancel out. I mean, it's not, And then you would just multiply. So this would be x squared times x minus 7 divided by x times x plus 2. You want to factor that out completely, so that would be x times x minus 7, and then x, and then these two cancel out, so you would get x times x minus 7. Let me just circle the right one on my paper. I was rushing. So then you're ending up with, your answer should be x squared minus 7x over, let me see this, hold on, it's x, and then, hold on, my bad if I couldn't explain this one well. I mean, there's like other ones as well, like of the same problem, so I'll be able to explain it better. So then that would just leave you like this. This should be your answer. The next question is x squared minus x over 3 times 6 divided by x squared minus 1. Remember, as I said, factor, so x times x minus 1 over 3 times 6 over x times x. Wait, no, I'm bugging. X squared minus 1, right? So it would just be x plus 1 times x minus 1. Now you just multiply them, so then you should get 3 times x plus 1 times x minus 1, right, as the denominator, and then 6x times x minus 1. You can divide these two, so it'd just be 2x minus 2x times x minus 1 divided by, well, x minus 1. So you can cancel that out. Let me just write that down. So then you should end up with 2x times x plus 1. Yeah, my bad if I ain't explained that last part right. I'll try to explain it better right now. So when you have the 6x, right? This 3 basically turns into a 1, because think about it, right? 6 divided by 3 equals 2. But if you want to put that in fraction form, you just put it over 1. And since 1 is understood, you don't need the 1. Right, so this should be your answer. We just fixed the 2. Wow, that 2 looks horrible. Hold on. And yeah. Alright, so we're on the back page, and the question is x squared plus 11x plus 28 divided by x squared minus 16 divided by x plus 7 where x minus 7. When you see this division symbol, what you want to do is flip this, right? And that way, because like the inverse of a division is multiplication. So basically, if you're doing this sort of division, you're also doing this, right? So, and then once you have that, you factor it. So it's x squared. Okay, so here it would be x plus 7 times x plus 4, right? And then here x plus 4 and then x minus 4. You cancel out whichever, right? And then you multiply, so that's x plus 7 times x minus 7 divided by x minus 4 times x plus 7. Then you cancel out. Right, that looks weird. Right. I'll fix it. X minus 7. Cancel that out. So you should end up with x minus 7 over x minus 4. Next question is x squared. Okay, so it's division. So x squared plus 9x plus 20 over x squared minus 25 divided by x plus 4 over x minus 4. Usually when I write it down, I already have it factored just so I can like save time, since I can do all of this in my head. But just for today, I'll show y'all. Here, x minus 4, just like I said before. And then here, common factor would be x plus 5 and x plus 4. And then here's x plus 5, x minus 5. Here you break this down, and then now you do x minus 4, x plus 4, x plus 4. These two cancel each other out, and then x minus 5. Your final answer should be x minus 4 divided by x minus 5. Let me see if I have that. Yep. Okay, so the next one is 12 minus 5 x minus 7 equals 2x plus 12. Here, remember this is some basic algebra 1 shit, so it's PEMDAS. So here's 12 minus 5x plus 35 equals 7x plus 12. You combine like terms, so that's 47 minus 5x equals 7x plus 12. I would add 5x. That way you keep the x on one side and the number without the variable on the other. That way you have here, you should have 12x. I'm bugging. Hold on. I see what I did wrong. See, I wrote it wrong. I don't know how. I just read my handwriting wrong. That's some shit I do. 2x. So this would equal 7x. Right? And then you subtract 12. 35 divide by 7 divided by 7. X equals 5. Okay, so the next question is 4 times 3x minus 2 minus x plus 3 equals negative 16. Remember PEMDAS, so this would be 12x minus 8 minus x plus 3 equals negative 16. So here 12, and that's 11x minus 8 and plus 3, that's minus 5. Negative 16. You add 5 on both sides. This should be negative 11. 11x. Then you divide, and then x should be negative 1. Okay, so for the last question, it's 2x 1 plus x. Oh wow. Plus 5. By the way, I'm using my mouse, so this is fucked. It's negative 27. You just distribute. So then you have 3x plus 3, because minus 2 plus 5 equals 3. Negative 27. You subtract 3 on both sides. You should get negative 30. And then you have 3x. You divide by 3 on both sides. You should end up with x equals negative 10. Alright. That was the last question, so yeah.